How about this for a twist? Barcelona's financial struggles might actually be their ticket back to the top of La Liga.
And in the NBA, the MVP race is heating up with some historic implications. Let's dive in.
Welcome to DeActa Daily Digest. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Juniper. Here are today's top stories.
So let's start with Barcelona. After years of financial turmoil, they're making a serious push to get back under La Liga's 1.1 salary rule. This could be a game changer for them, especially with the summer transfer window just around the corner.
That's right. The departure of Robert Lewandowski is a big part of this. His exit is expected to ease their wage burden by about $24 million, which is no small amount. And La Liga's general director, Javier Gomez, seems cautiously optimistic about their chances.
What's interesting is how Gomez framed it. He didn't outright say they'd make it, but he pointed to some key data, like the $70 million from VIP boxes and the new stand opening at Spotify Camp Nou. It's like he's saying, the pieces are there. Now it's up to Barcelona to put it all together.
Exactly. And it's not just Lewandowski. Other players like Ansu Fati, who's been linked with a move to Monaco, and possibly even Marc-Andre ter Stegen or Andreas Christensen could also be on their way out. All of this could help Barcelona meet the salary limit required for the 1-1 rule.
For anyone unfamiliar, the 1-1 rule is crucial. If a club is within its salary limit, it can reinvest the full amount of income from player sales and wage savings into new signings. But if they're over the limit, they're restricted to using only 60% of that income. It's a huge difference in terms of flexibility.
And Barcelona hasn't been able to meet their salary limit since 2022, which was only possible back then because of temporary measures like asset sales. So, regaining compliance now would be a major milestone for them.
It really would. And Gomez also mentioned amortization and the budgeted impact of player departures as part of the equation. It's clear that Barcelona is doing some serious number crunching to make this work.
And they're not alone. Gomez said that about 95% of clubs already have a rough idea of where they stand financially. So it's not just Barcelona. Every club is trying to navigate these financial waters. But for Barca, the stakes feel especially high because of their history and expectations.
Definitely. And speaking of high stakes, let's shift gears to the NBA. The MVP race this year is shaping up to be one for the books. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Victor Wembanyama, and Nikola Jokic are the finalists, and the winner will be announced on Sunday.
It's such an exciting lineup. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the defending MVP, and he's had another phenomenal season. Victor Wembanyama, on the other hand, is a rising star who's already making waves. And then there's Nikola Jokic, who's chasing his fourth MVP, which would put him in some very elite company.
Only a handful of players have ever won 4 MVPs. Guys like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and LeBron James. If Jokic pulls it off, he'll cement his place as one of the all-time greats.
And let's not forget, this streak of international MVPs is now 8 seasons long. It started with Giannis Antetokounmpo in 2019 and has continued through Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If Wembanyama wins, he'll be the first French player to take the MVP, which would be historic.
It's incredible to see how global the NBA has become. The fact that the MVP has been awarded to international players for 8 straight seasons says a lot about the talent coming from outside the United States.
Absolutely, and the timing of the announcement is interesting too. Last year, they revealed the MVP the day before Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and Shai was announced as the winner. This year, the announcement is happening the day before the Thunder host Game 1 again. Could that be a hint?
It's definitely something to think about. The NBA loves a good storyline, and having Shai win back-to-back MVPs while his team is in the conference finals would be a great narrative. But you can't count out Jokic or Wembanyama. Both have had incredible seasons.
And let's not forget the other awards that have already been announced this season. Victor Wembanyama won Defensive Player of the Year, Shai took home Clutch Player of the Year, and Keldon Johnson was named 6th Man of the Year. It's been a season full of standout performances.
It really has. And with the Coach of the Year and all NBA teams still to be announced, there's more excitement to come. But let's circle back to the MVP race for a moment. What do you think sets each of these finalists apart?
For Shea, it's his ability to take over games in the clutch. He's been the heart and soul of the Thunder, and his leadership on and off the court is unmatched. For Wembanyama, it's his defensive prowess and versatility. He's a game changer on both ends of the floor. And for Jokic, it's his all-around brilliance. He's a walking triple-double and makes everyone around him better.
Well said. It's going to be a tough choice, but whoever wins will be deserving. And it's great to see the NBA thriving with so much talent from around the world.
Agreed. And just like Barcelona is trying to rebuild and reclaim their place at the top, these players are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in basketball. It's a great time to be a sports fan.
It really is. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be keeping an eye on both the La Liga developments and the NBA MVP announcement. Any final thoughts?
Just that it's fascinating to see how sports reflect larger trends. Whether it's globalization in the NBA or financial strategy in La Liga, there's always more to the story than just what happens on the field or court.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.